Jam is an experience like no other. A phenomenon that is trending across the world. Born from raw power. Driven by fearless competitors. Strength is measured in horsepower. And emotions that are pushed to their edge. But the true force, the spark that ignites it all, is you, the fans.
You are the roar that pushes us to drive harder and go higher. We need your energy. So get up, get loud. Every clap, every cheer.
This is your house.
This is your moment. We can feel it.
We can hear you.
Wichita, are you ready?
I said, are you ready?
Wichita, are you ready?
Are you ready for Monster Jam?
Hello everyone, welcome to round 8 of Monster Jam Replay. Tonight we are with Arena Championship Series West for incredible Monster Jam action from Intrust Bank Arena in Wichita, Kansas. Right now we're going to head down to the track to get ready for the first competition of the night. It's JCB Racing.
Introducing your first competitor from Sarasota, Florida. Let's hear it for Angelina Knock, Megalodon. And her opponent from Rockport, Texas. Make some noise for Alex Barden in Earthshaker. Alex Barden wins 70% of his races. We'll see if he can continue that run here in Wichita as our event gets ready to kick off. Folks, let's jam! And your winner, Earthshaker. And introducing first from Oak Harbor, Washington. Give it up for Carson Williams, Thunderoris. And his opponent from Cadillac, Michigan. Let's hear it for Tim Hall Jr. in Jurassic Attack. Tim Hall Jr. has been in the hunt for the BKTs just about every event. Will he continue the hunt today? And your winner, Tim Hall Jr., Jurassic Attack. As we look to get on to our third race, introducing first from Williamsport, Maryland, give it up for Matt Cody in Gravedigger. And his opponent from Huntington, West Virginia, make some noise, Cliff Turner, Velociraptor. Last night, Cliff Turner had a Cinderella run. Does it continue against Gravedigger? Wichita, let's jam! And your winner, Gravedigger. But we have a super clash for our final race in round 1 of JCB Racing. Two competitors. Introducing first from Lafayette, Louisiana. Let's hear it. Blake Granger, Monster Mutt Dalmatian. And his opponent from Whittier, California. Make some noise for Armando Castro in El Toro Loco. These are 1 and 2 in the series, so a win and a loss will sway a lot of points. Wichita, who's ready to jam? And your winner, Monster Mutt Dalmatian. As we take a look up at the leaderboard here, we see how we got to the semifinals. We have Earthshaker getting past Megalodon to kick things off here in Wichita, with Jurassic Attack beating that old rival Thunder Roarus, as Gravedigger gets past Velociraptor, the Cinderella story of Saturday's events, and Monster Mutt Dalmatian continuing that domination. Moving on into the semifinals, we have our top 4. All right, Wichita, let's hear it for our competitors. First, Alex Barden and Earthshaker. Then Tim Hall Jr., Jurassic Attack. Let's go green! Your winner, Earthshaker. Wichita, we have 1 finalist. We need 2. Who's it gonna be? Monster Mutt Dalmatian or Gravedigger? Two fan favorites battling it out for that spot. Wichita, we got 4 ambers and a green. Wichita, we got to go back to the replay here. That was too close to call. As we take a look back, look at Gravedigger come around that turn cone, so smooth, drifting. We have to wait for a word from our officials one more time. Right there. Your winner, Cody Gravedigger. Cody dominant in the later half of the events. Huge momentum shift possibly as we get ready for the final 2.
Wichita, welcome to the final round of JCB Racing. We started out with 8 superstars and now we're down to the fastest 2. But which of those 2 is fast enough to get those 8 crucial points towards the BKT Overall Event Championship here this afternoon? So Wichita, who's ready to meet your JCB Racing final contenders?
Ladies and gentlemen, introducing first, let's hear it for Cody and Gravedigger. And his opponent, Alex Barden, Earthshaker. Alex Barden, one of the most dominant in racing, but Gravedigger looking to take the throne. Wichita, let's jam! That was too close to call. We got to go back to a replay and see who came across the line first. Glued to the action as we see again your winner, Alex Alex Barden, Earthshaker. Alex Barden wins almost 70% of his races and has walked away with the JCB Racing competition 7 times so far this year. Now makes it 8 here in Wichita. Showing that he's not just a good head of hair, he is one of the fastest men on the track. And you see that smile on his face. I know he's feeling good because I know he's got some special folks here in the crowd today watching. Let's get a word as we send things down to Karina Encarnacion to get a word with our winner.
Man, oh man, Alex Barden, you were battling it out all weekend long, trying to find yourself right in this position, right here, right now. What did you switch up in your strategy to get you to where you're at right now?
You know, JCB Racing is all about a mindset. I woke up this morning and I had a really, really good feeling about coming out here to the Intrust Bank Arena. We won 2 of the 3 JCB Racing competitions just right up the road south in Oklahoma City last weekend. Man, we struggled this weekend in racing. I had a really, really good feeling about today, man. My hat's off to these other 3 guys down here, my Team Throttle teammates, Cliff, Carson, Tim, Rick, Travis, man. These guys, we all work on our own trucks. You know, I hear in trackside, and this what really fuels me up. When that racing bracket, that percentage comes up, I'm second place, and I hear all this talk about the David and Goliath, and I'm the David among the Titans and the Goliaths. But you know what? I'm here to prove to everybody that I'm a Titan as well, and this small kid in the fight can win with the best of them at any given day, man. I love every single one of you guys. Thank you, Wichita, Kansas, for coming out here, choosing to spend your Sunday afternoon with us at Monster Jam. We do this because you guys are here. Like I said at the pit party, I never want to be the guy that wins everything. If I win, cool. If I don't, cool. I'm here for you fans because you fans come out here for us. I was just like every single one of you kids in the stands, man. And now I'm out here living my dream because dreams come true, guys. Never give up, work hard, and you can live it, man. Dream big, because that's what I did. And now I'm at Monster Jam, where it's as big as it gets, baby. So Wichita, who's having a good time at Monster Jam?
Yes, Monster Jam fans, we'll take a look at the overall leaderboard after JCB Racing. And as you can see here, in number 1, Alex Barden, Earthshaker, getting the first 8 points of the competition, followed by Matt Cody and Gravedigger with 7, and then tied at 3rd, Jurassic Attack and Monster Mutt Dalmatian with 4 points apiece. And rounding out the field, we have El Toro Loco, Megalodon, Thunder Rorus, and Velociraptor, all tied with 2 points apiece after the JCB Racing competition.
Coming up next, it's the 2 Wheel Skills Challenge on Monster Jam Replay. Welcome back to Monster Jam Replay as we rejoin Arena Championship Series West from Wichita.
Now it's time for our second competition of the event, the 2 Wheel Skills Challenge. Each driver will have 2 attempts at their best move on 2 BKT tires. You, the fans, can follow the criteria up on the board and lock in a score for each competitor. Popping up onto the pod on front 2 wheels. Angelina Knock with that Daredevil DNA, showing control and flair. She has 1 more attempt left.
reaching the track as sharks do. Put your hands together for Angelina Knock, Megalodon.
Angelina Knock emerging from the truck after a statement run. Let's make some noise for her, Wichita. The scores are locked. Score for Megalodon is 6.599 to kick off that two-wheel skills challenge competition. And coming up next, let's hear it for Carson Williams, Thunder Roris. Popper up onto the pod, showing that control. Carson Williams has one more attempt remaining in the two-wheel skills challenge. Carson Williams considering what the next move will be, considering what the next attempt will be, wanting to stake a strong claim to a #1 spot in a competition that's still wide open.
The dancing dino making a staple, Carson Williams, Thunder Roris.
That kind of effort matters, folks. Did you see the way he was going up the ramp backwards on two wheels? The BKT slid in the mud, but he kept control and got that puppy up the ramp and finished the two-wheel skills. Let's hear it for Carson Williams. That gorgeous Saurus, Thunder Roris. The scores are locked, and the score for Carson Williams, Thunder Roris, is 7.560. And folks, it's now time to let me hear you make some noise. Cliff Turner, Velociraptor. Cliff Turner really opened up a lot of eyeballs yesterday with his attempts in the two-wheel skills yesterday. Able to score some big points. We'll see if he can continue his run as he makes his first attempt at the two-wheel skills challenge. The slick ramps, something that caused a lot of problems for our drivers yesterday. Now all of them knowing how to handle it and being a little bit more cautious. A little tiptoe through the tulips there on that first attempt by Cliff Turner and Velociraptor on the front two wheels. Continues on to his next attempt and his final attempt in the Two Wheel Skills Challenge.
Let's make some noise for Cliff Turner, Velociraptor.
Cliff Turner putting a stamp on it with that big air in the second attempt. Cliff Turner, I don't know what they put in the water for you today here in Wichita, but you have been doing some incredible stuff this weekend. He's waving to you, folks. Let's hear it for him. Scores are locked, and the score for Cliff Turner and Velociraptor is 6.940, putting him currently in second place in the Two Wheel Skills Challenge. Armando Castro walked away with 7 two-wheel skills competition wins so far this season, looking to make it number 8 and follow up his BKT overall win last night. Just moonwalking it up the pod, blowing some smoke around, doing what that crazy bull does. As he revs it up for you a little bit, Wichita.
A ver esos cuernos en el aire para Armando Castro, el Toro Loco.
Armando Castro sending a message to the competition with a combo to cap off Two Wheel Skills. El Toro Loco, Armando Castro has been locked in that Two Wheel Skills competition. The scores are locked. Score to beat 7.560. And the score for Armando Castro, El Toro Loco, is 9.145. We have broken the 9-point plane, and we have a new person on top of the competition. As we take a look back at this Two Wheel Skills, just moonwalking it across the pod, blowing that smoke out the snout of that crazy bull. And again, we see that combo maneuver to finish things off. That's how you get 9+ points in Two Wheel Skills. Our next competitor, give it up for Alex Barden, Earth Shaker. Alex Barden coming off of the JCB win, now having to go from fast to technical. Not a problem, getting that stoppy and moonwalking it over the pod, bouncing along at the end there, having a little fun.
Let's make some noise for Alex Barden, Earthshaker.
Coming out of that truck, feeling good about that run, and he should. Showing the control, showing the poise that is required to make a stoppie like that. The scores are locked, and the score for Alex Barden, Earthshaker, is 7.186. So far, that puts him at third in the two-wheel skills competition. It's time to make some noise for Matt Cody in Gravedigger. Matt Cody averages an 8.3 in the two-wheel skills challenge, so if he can just keep with the average, he would be currently at least at number 2. But I know Matt Cody wants that number 1 and wants to break the 9-point barrier. Popping up onto the pod, doing a little twister of his own here in Wichita before coming down and landing it and getting ready for that next two-wheel skills challenge maneuver.
He's digging graves and taking names. It's Matt Cody, Gravedigger.
Matt Cody hitting that combo to end things. I mean, first, let's take a look at this popper up on top of the pod. Matt Cody, never going to get accused of not going for broke whenever he's out here on the track. You look at what he's doing here, able to just move that truck around, gets a bit of a combo, a little too much torque on it. Scores are locked. Score to beat, 9.145. And the score for Matt Cody in Gravedigger is 8.610, good enough to put him in the second place spot so far in today's competition. And we take a look back here at the leaderboard so far. As you can see, El Toro Loco, the only one to break that 9-point plane so far, 9.145. We got Gravedigger in number 2, Thunderoris in 3rd, Earthshaker 4, Velociraptor in 5, and Megalodon coming in 6th. But we still have 2 more drivers coming up in the two-wheel skills competition. And next up, it's Blake Granger, Monster Mutt Dalmatian. Blake Granger saying hello while he's got that puppy pointing up in the air, Wichita. That Dalmatian with a combo up on the pod. Front down, back down, and then dragging it across the carpet. Monster Mutt Dalmatian looking to follow it up. What does Blake Granger got up his sleeve? Blake Granger, who needs a stair stepper when you've got the ramp going up and down that thing to cap off that two-wheel skills run? After a combo to kick things off, Blake Granger hit just a little bit of everything in that two-wheel skills challenge. Scores are locked. Score to beat, 9.145. And is Blake Granger at the top or not? Let's see. He's at the top, 9.289. He is your new top dog in two-wheel skills challenge. I mean, look at this as that dog gets up on its rear and goes across the carpet on the top of the pod and up on his nose. Whether it's in the front or back, Blake Granger can get that dog onto two wheels like nobody's business. But Wichita, we still have one more truck. Let's hear it for Tim Hall Jr., Jurassic Attack. And Tim Hall Jr., first attempt, not able to quite get it. I know he's frustrated about that one. And I'm sorry, Wichita fans, I'm just being told now it looks like there may be an issue with Jurassic Attack. So he's heading on to the back now to get that taken care of. As we take a look back at the screen here, it looks like something may have happened as he came down the ramp. Tim Hall Jr., one of our best two-wheel skills challenge competitors, when you see something like that not work out, it typically means something happened. The score for Tim Hall Jr., 2.611 after the first failed attempt and then not being able to finish the two-wheel skills challenge, which means your winner of the two-wheel skills challenge, Monster Mutt Dalmatian, Blake Granger. Blake Granger has taken home 12 two-wheel skills challenges until today. Now, lucky number 13. And that bad dog walking away with even more treats after that two-wheel skills win. As we send things down to Karina Encarnacion to get a few words.
Blake Granger, JCB Racing did not go how you planned, but two-wheel skills is just one of those competitions that is always in your wheelhouse. So when did you know what you needed to do in order to make sure that you got that top spot?
100%, man. Making it past the first round of racing gives you the opportunity to watch 5 or 6 of the trucks go before you. And this weekend we've been dealing with a slippery track, but today they got it perfect. And that allows us to truly test these Monster Jam trucks and push them to their limits. And that's exactly what we went out and did in the two-wheel skills challenge. You know, hats off Armando. He finally tried the combo, he got it, it was cool to see. But we sat that puppy dog right on his butt, looking for bones, having a good time, right here in Wichita, Kansas, with all you beautiful Monster Jam fans. That's what Monster Jam is all about.
That is exactly true. And then, of course, after halftime, we're coming to everyone's favorite competition, and definitely one that you are a World Finals champion in, which is Monster Jam Freestyle. So can you teach an old dog new tricks? And if you can, do you have any?
Man, you know, it's still surreal in this moment to sit here and say that we won the Monster Jam World Finals Freestyle Championship last year in Salt Lake City, Utah, against 4 of the baddest competitors in the Monster Jam game. And, you know, to be able to go out there and do it, not only that, driving Maximum Destruction for 7 years, and then hopping in this puppy dog and beating every gravedigger in this company, every El Toro Loco, and all these legends. You know, it was an amazing thing. We put our name right there in the record books, but that only means one thing, Wichita. That means that we know how to freestyle, and I promise you guys, I drive this dog as hard as that dog likes to be driven. We are gonna
send it across this floor. We're gonna go absolutely crazy for 75 seconds, but I need every single one of you guys on your feet, pumping me up, barking, making me know that you guys are ready for some action, some adrenaline, some Monster Jam fun. It's awesome. I got my beautiful family watching at home. We've had a solid weekend, not our best, but you know what, not our worst. And we're gonna let it all fly right here tonight in freestyle. I can promise you that. So hey, are you guys having fun in Monster Jam? Let me hear you. And I got one question for you. Where my dogs at? Ooh, ooh.
Coming up next is the final competition of the night is freestyle on Monster Jam Replay. Welcome back to Monster Jam Replay as we rejoin Arena Championship Series West from Wichita.
We have reached the pinnacle of the event. This is Monster Jam Freestyle! Let's make some noise for Cliff Turner, Velociraptor!
Cliff Turner looking for that breakthrough freestyle moment. That may have been it for him. This is that chance to stamp the night in a run that really matters, that clean freestyle, some big moves, some big air, and landing them. Wichita, let's hear it for Cliff Turner. Scores are locked, and the score for Velociraptor is 6.489 to set the tone for Monster Jam Freestyle. And our next competitor, let's hear you get loud for Carson Williams, Thunder Roaris.
The apex predator leaving his mark. It's Carson Williams, Thunderosaurus.
Hitting those signature moves, you know he's feeling good, Wichita. Give it up for the Gorgeosaurus Thunderosaurus. The scores are locked, and the score for Thunderosaurus is 7.672. We got a new leader in the freestyle competition here in Wichita.
Now, a lot of our superstars always have lucky charms that they carry with them from event to event. And this driver is no exception because his lucky charms are right here. And they're gonna tell us who is the driver that is coming up next in freestyle.
My man, Alex Borden, in Earthshaker. Let's go.
Getting some massive air. Let's make some noise for Alex Borden, Earthshaker.
Alex Borden making a statement today. And it's more than just having the best hair in the business. It's about throwing down some freestyles as his special ones watch on. He's got that big smile. He's feeling good. Wichita, are you feeling good about Alex Borden? Scores are locked. Score to beat, 7.672. The score for Alex Borden in Earthshaker is 8.026. We've got a new leader in the freestyle competition.
Still to come, more Wichita Wreckage right here on Monster Jam Replay. Welcome back to Monster Jam Replay as we rejoin Arena Championship Series West from Wichita.
Wichita, make some noise for Matt Cody in Gravedigger. Wichita, he's lining it up. Morgan and Morgan backflip coming. Do you believe in miracles?
With one foot in the gas and one in the grave, it's Matt Cody, Gravedigger.
Matt Cody came in today with a mission, and that mission is accomplished after that Morgan and Morgan for the people backflip. Wichita, let's hear it for Mr. Bad to the Bone, Matt Cody. The scores are locked, and the score for Gravedigger is 9.426, breaking the 9-point plane and putting his claim to the top freestyle score here in Wichita. You look back at this replay, glued to the action, and this Morgan and Morgan backflip with a snap, crackle, and pop, able to land it, showing that Matt Cody will not be deterred. As we move on to our next competitor, let's hear it for Angelina Knock, Megalodon. Gravedigger staying, this is my yard, Megalodon. But Megalodon saying, I'm the big fish in this ocean, Gravedigger. Angelina Knox staring down Matt Cody. And Wichita, she will have a chance to refire and get this truck back on track. Wichita, make some noise for Megalodon.
Let's see those shark bites for Angelina Knock, Megalodon!
That's what you can expect from the Daredevil Diva, obviously trying to get as much air as she can. And she's thanking all of you in Wichita for the noise. Let's see those jaws of life. Scores are locked, and the score for Megalodon is 6.827. Good enough to take the 4th spot so far in the freestyle competition. Make noise for Monster Mutt Dalmatian.
monster, my Dalmatian.
Blake Granger, you are a madman! From pillar to post, that puppy dog just beat the tar out of that track. But we will see, was it enough? The scores are luck. Score to beat 9.426. And the score for Blake Granger, Monster Mutt Dalmatian, is 9.240. Good enough for second. And listen, Wichita, I heard that response. You want those scores higher, you've got to lock them in at Judges Zone. Wichita, let's hear for Tim Hall Jr., Jurassic Attack.
Let's make some noise for Tim Hall Jr. in Jurassic Attack.
Tim Hall Jr. making it back from the pit just in time for that freestyle run. As we see Tim Hall Jr. emerge from the truck, we saw a little bit of everything. We saw the two-wheel skills. We saw some smoke coming out of the air. We saw everything from Tim Hall. The scores are locked, and the score for Jurassic Attack is 7.844. Good enough for fourth place so far in the competition. But Wichita, Kansas, we're not done yet. We have one more competitor. Make some noise. Armando Castro, El Toro Loco.
No matador in the world can withstand the power of Armando Castro, el Toro Loco.
Let's hear for that crazy bull bucking and brawling all across that track to get that freestyle. Let's hear it for Armando Castro, everybody. Armando feeling pretty good about that run. Scores are locked. The score for Armando Castro and El Toro Loco is 8.749, good enough for third, which means your winner of freestyle and your overall BKT event champion, Matt Cody, Gravedigger. Wichita, let's hear it for Matt Cody, driver of Gravedigger. Start to finish, strong competitions, but doing what Gravedigger does best and hitting that freestyle run. As we've got the top 3 in the series all on the pod right now. Iron sharpens iron. Greatness recognizes greatness. 3 of the best on the pod right now. But it's Matt, Cody, and Gravedigger standing tall in the end. As we send things down to Karina Encarnacion to get a word with our champ.
Man, oh man, Matt, Cody, what a crazy freestyle run. There were so many moments where a lot of us were clutching our pearls and hanging on to that hope that you will keep it on all fours. You really drove this truck as bad to the bone as you usually do.
Yeah, absolutely. You know, I came here 2 years ago, and I know how crazy these Kansas fans can get. And man, I would have loved to have done a little bit more. I was fighting some truck issues, trying to get to the backflip, trying to do something crazy, and then, man, did the big Morgan & Morgan backflip. The tires came out of the ramp, which gave me a crazy little twist. Man, I was going to try to keep going. I was going to try to go for a bicycle, sidewall save, whatever we could do. I had more, but the truck didn't have any more. So, man, I'd like to thank my crew. I don't know where they're at, man. They're back there hiding. My King and Omar, man, they work on this thing nonstop throughout the week, keeping the Gravedigger going so I can come out here and perform for all you guys. And man, what a crazy weekend it's been. We came in tied for 3rd place, and I'm pretty sure that we're walking away on that podium spot. Finally clinched 3rd back, and I'm having a blast, man. We're on the Portland, Oregon next. Catch us on YouTube. Until next time, Wichita, thank you guys for coming out, spending your hard-earned money, supporting Monster Jam, supporting Gravedigger, and we'll see you next year.
Kansas has officially become Gravedigger country as Matt Cody leads the black and green wrecking machine to the overall event championship while he continues to chase the West Series lead. For more exciting Monster Jam content and our television schedule, head on over to monsterjam.com. And be sure to join us next week for the Freestyle Mania Championship Series in Chicago, right here on Monster Jam Replay.
You waited, now you made it to the greatest show on earth. It's the Monster